Hey y'all, Stephen Fearing here, joining you all a little bit differently this morning since I am in a doctor's appointment. So here is my mock-up proposal for my digital ministry exercise. It is going to be a podcast. For quite a while, I've had this itch to create a podcast for the church that I have now served for about 2 years, and this is my mock-up proposal. First of all, what is it? A monthly podcast called the Neighborhood Podcast, where I, the pastor, interview church and or community members to share stories, events, spiritual disciplines, sacred music, and other topics of importance. Why is it? Podcasts offer a time for congregants to engage in the life of the church while they are on the go in their lives, commuting to work, traveling, doing chores, working, whatever they're doing. Our congregation has identified that it can do a much better job of communicating both amongst ourselves and to the wider community the good things that we're doing in Christ's name. So this podcast would serve as kind of a sacred repository for our church story and the individual stories that make up its tapestry. How is it? Well, fortunately, I already own all the equipment necessary to facilitate a monthly, 30 to 45 minute podcast. I've got the podcast mic, I've got the cameras, and so furthermore, this podcast would also be filmed, adding to our video content that will be uploaded to Opus Pro and distributed with captions and short form video format across our social media platforms. Finally, who is it for? Well, at first I thought primarily it's for the congregation, but with the added benefit of being overheard, so to speak, by the wider community in digital spaces. Or should I perhaps reverse that and say, actually, this is primarily for the wider community and our congregation can overhear it? I'm not quite sure. I'd be interested to know what you all think about that. But that is my digital ministry mock-up, and I look forward to hearing more about each of yours. Bye.